How's it? Hitmon Poppin' Jin Swords here. Gonna be doing some more X and Y OU, and I've been doing some stuff on my own. And we got the team that we've been using the last last things. I got up to 1300. That was pretty much my goal. It's not good enough of a team to get really past that. But even regardless, we're gonna see if we can go up in the ladder at all. And if we can, that'll be pretty awesome. All right, so we're gonna of course center the battle window. What else would make sense, right? So I mean, we're looking at this team, and it looks scary. Not gonna lie. My team does not have much for Keldeo. I have Rotom-W, and then beyond that, I have to make predictions. Because Specs Keldeo does like 85% of Secret Sword to Gudra, which is, really unfortunate. And speaking of Gudra is not going to be that important to the battle, so I'm just going to leave with it. He's just going to leave with the Rotom-W. It's fine. I'm going to go for D-Pulse right off the bat. He only has one thing that really appreciates it, and it's Scizor. And, I can just bop that with the Fire Blast. I don't understand why, but people tend to not think that Gudras run Fire Blast. Like, I just come up with people, I go for D-Pulse, they bring in their Steel type, and they just stay in. And Scizor gets bopped, Ferrothorn gets bopped, Excadrill goes for spin, gets bopped. It's just like, good God. Alright, this guy's going for rest, so it looks like he's Resto Chesto. Yep. That is completely fine with me. He's honestly, right now, Gudra is just good for, getting damage on stuff. And he's going to go to Exca. Unfortunately, I don't think I can take an EQ at this range. And he's running Mold Breaker. Last guy I saw ran a Sand team and was running Sandstream. He doesn't have his Rocks. So Rocks are going to be pretty useful against this team. He's going to make a lot of switches, U-turns and stuff. Volt switches and stuff. And he has that Cure in Black, which is a huge threat. And Landorus T, which takes decent damage from it. I'm going to go to Conk. Conk is pretty much a god when it comes to facing Rotom-Washes. These Rotom-Wash can't do jack squat to it. Ooh, Keldeo. How much does Secret Sword do? I don't actually remember. Does Conk put in work? Oh, yes. Conk puts in a lot of work. Alright, I'm going to go Rotom-Wash. Alright, I can eat that. Life Orb. Life Orbed? Uh-oh. I'm not sure if I can eat one. I'm going to try. I think I can. Secret Sword is much less powerful. Base 85 versus base 120. And I'm much more physically defensive than I am special defensive. So I think I'll be able to take one. I'm actually going to pull up a calc. Right now, I'm not going to show you guys at all. I'm just going to look it up. Yep. Oof. Nice eating it up. Just like I thought. Alright, perfect. I'm going to go for Volt Switch myself right here. And, he might want to go to Excadrill. Alright, that's fine. If you want to make that prediction, that's fine with me. I honestly want to stay in with Rotom-Wash and go for the Hydro Pump, predicting the Rapid Spin. I do have my Stealth Rocks up. But Rotom-Wash can be super useful. And, I mean, I can just go to Mammo. Yeah, alright, so he's just going to go for EQ. I can retaliate with EQ. What does he have? He does not have leftovers. He does not have Air Balloon, which makes me want to think that it's a Scarf set. So I'm going to go to Scarm, or it's not Scarf. I should have just gone for Superpower. I was just going to go for actually, I was going to go for Icicle Crash, predicting Landorus T. Yeah, so I'm going to go for Conk. Go to Conk. And Volt Switch is actually whittling me down a bit. Again, Rotom-Wash, eating it up. And I'm going to go for Hydro. He might want to stay in. I'm fine with that. Between his Life Orb Recoil and Hydro Pump, I think actually I'll get him pretty low to where a Mach Punch will be able to take him down. I think 20% is what it needs to be. Alright, now this thing is scary. It's probably going to sub up on me, right? And that is why I don't want to go for Will-O-Wisp, which was what I was going to do. And I could go to Mammo because with Thick Pad, I do get a resist in the Ice Beam. But let's see. I also resist am immune to that electric type thing, but Outrage does a ton of damage to me. And actually, I'm not sure. Mach Punch might be able to KO from that point. And how useful is Mamoswine going to be? Not really all that useful. I mean, I guess for Excadrill and Keldeo, bop him with EQs and stuff. But I mean, at this point, Keldeo's not too big of a threat. I mean, I'm going to need a switch-in for it. I don't have a safe switch-in for it, but I can handle it. And Excadrill, have I done any damage to that? I don't think it matters because, I mean, I have Conk. I just have to be smart with Conk. And actually, I have Scarm too. Scarm walls it. So I'm gonna go to. I'm actually gonna go to Goodra. I'm gonna go for D-Pulse. I don't think they run D-Claw, which means that he's gonna be forced to lock himself into Outrage, and that is gonna be perfect for me. Ice Beam. Apparently, you have not heard. What haven't you heard? You haven't heard that bird is the word, and bro, Goodra is a specially defensive monster. It is a monster. And as long as you can't get up your Rapid Spin, blow in my Stealth Rocks, your team's going to be constantly whittled down, and that is just going to be great. Mamoswine is about to put in the finest of work right now, and something's about to get popped. Someone's going to have to die. I mean, unless he goes to Lander's T, which is very possible. But I mean, between the Superpower and the Stealth Rocks, he'll be down to about 60% or 70%, which is pretty huge. From there, I believe a Hydro Pump KOs. Which is pretty important. Just because, Rotom Wash does so well against Lander's T. Here it comes, and now I'm at -2. I'm not gonna be doing jack squat to that thing. But again, I have Skarmory. Oof, what is that Rotom Wash at? I think that Rotom Wash is actually pretty low right now. I think it's at 60%. That's at 60%. 40%. Wow, even lower. Alright, I have to go for Defog then. Because I mean, I need Talonflame to be at max HP, so I can go for just fire off Brave Birds. I hope he goes into Exca, because that'd be so perfect. That would be so perfect. Then the only reason for him to go to Excadrill would be if he were to, go for that Rapid Spin. If he's going to go for the Rapid Spin, then there's no reason for him to be in right now, which is perfect. And I believe this is Scarf Set. I've actually been seeing that lately. Because apparently that's actually a thing. So now I'm going to go to Conk. Ooh, not Scarfed. Okay. That's pretty good to know. I thought it was going to be Scarfed. Alright, we're going to run a damage count pretty quick. I'll be right back. And it turns out that Mach Punch does 64 to 75% on a Excadrill that has no bulky investment, which basically means an EQ, if it's Adamant Max Attack, has, a very high chance of knocking me out. So there's no reason not to go to Skarmory at this point. I'm just going to go for Rocks. Get on my Rocks. Again, I don't think there's any reason for him to stay in. Yeah, he's going to go Keldeo. And, I mean, Skarmory still walls more than half of his team at this point. So there's no reason for me to sack it this early. And, let's see. Well, I have to go into something. Goodra's gone, so I have nothing to take a Hydro. So I have to go to Rotom Wash. Oof, that Hydro miss. So sorry, bro. I really am. That's unfortunate. I'm just going for Hydro. I don't think he's any reason to stay in. He doesn't want to, I have nothing to take a Keldeo hit. And I think he knows that. Alright. Looks like he's just going to sack it. That's something, I guess. I could go into Mammal right now, reveal that I'm Scarfed, go for the Icicle Crash. I do have my Rocks up, so I think Rotom Wash does get 2-hit KO'd if he wants to go into that. But I think he's just going to sack it. So I'm just going to go for Mach Punch. I think that's just the right play. I mean, yeah, he's just going to sack it. So that huge threat is out of the way, which basically clears the way for Skarmory, who now only gets... Yeah, alright. I don't run lefties anymore just because more than half the time I get knocked off anyways. And that's why a lot of people run Rocky Helmet anyway. Rocky Helmet just so they can get a bit of damage off. But I go for Shed Shell just because Magnezone has become a pretty big thing lately. Running Dragons and Magnezone to take out Skarmory and Ferrothorn. Although Ferrothorn has actually lost usage. Because I think there was just that one guy who used it. And then, yeah. I'm going to go for Whirlwind. He's going to go for U-turn. Go to Rotom-Wash. This is going to be perfect. I'm just going to make him go to something that he doesn't want to go to. Or he might go to X-Ga, actually. And hopefully it'll blow him back out into Sizzle or Landorus T. Oh, how perfect was that? I'm going to go for Roost. Alright, he's going to go to Landorus T at this point. Yep, perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. And now I'm going to go for Whirlwind. Alright. You're going to hit me up with a good game. I don't know if he's going to forfeit, so I'll just give him a good game. I mean, it is definitely a pretty good game. Yep. Oh, nice. Switch went up by 12. Not bad. Puts us as 13-13. If you're afraid of 13s, how about that? Alright, we're going to take a look at where I am on the ladder. Because, I mean, that's pretty awesome. I've never actually been this high on the ladder. Not going to lie. What page am I on? Oh my gosh. I'm going to have to go through this really quick. Alright, we're going to go to page 20. Ooh, not even close. Page 10. Page 10, alright, we're getting closer. Ooh, here we are. Boom! 13-13, rank 254. Page 7. What is page 1? Alright, I want to see if I can get a page 1. Page 1, I have to beat 1474. Yeah, I'm going to need a good team to do that. 16-7, 27 is ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Alright, so we're just going to find another one pretty quick. Okay, so this is hyper offensive garbage. He has that thing, which just based on the context of the team, doesn't actually look like a rocker. Although he does have a defogger. I think that's gonna be Scarfed, Life Orb, Blast Sledge with Sleep Powder, standard set. Belly Drum. AG. What is AG gonna be? 1, 2, 3 special attackers, 2 physicals. That might be mixed. Just based on the team construct, it looks like it definitely could be mixed. And of course, Mega Manetric, which I absolutely hate. He is nothing for Conk, nothing at all. Except for a Azumarill, that is. Nothing that wants to take a Dark or and a Fighting type move. Except for Azumarill, of course. So I'm gonna lead with Goodrip. All right, he's gonna lead with the huge threat, Terrakion, but I have the huge counter in Skarmory. Skarmory is just a boss when it comes to these kinds of things. I don't know what it is. I don't know what to tell you. That's just what it is. Just what it is. Alright, so you should go for CC. I can eat those up. Honestly. One thing about missing leftovers right now is that if he actually just stays and goes for CC again, and I go for Rocks, I'm screwed. So I'm gonna go for Roost. Alright, he's gonna go to Mega Manetric. I mean, that's a fine play. That's the right play. I'm gonna go to Goodra. I have HP Ground on Goodra, but of course that's weaker than Deep Pulse. So there's absolutely no reason to go for it. And he's just gonna go for Volt Switch anyways. I run HP Ground for Heatran because honestly, Heatran is a pretty big threat to my team. Lava Plume does decent damage, especially with a burn chance. Whittles down Rotom Wash real easily, and Special Defensive Set can actually take 2 Hydro Pumps, I believe. And then, of course, there's Mamoswine, which can handle Heatran, but again, there's obviously Honest, Air Balloons and stuff. Talonflame does 3 KO sometimes, though. Oh, he already made his move. Okay. He's gonna do this again. I'm gonna go to Skarmory. There's no reason for me not to. Over Rocks now. I'm making the play this time. He's not gonna stay in. Alright, now he's gonna go for Rocks. I'm gonna go for Roost. I'm gonna have to bring in Talonflame as a late game sweeper. Honestly, that's gonna be the thing. Honestly, I want to keep Azumarill or Terrakion alive at this point, because at this point, unless he gets a defog with his Latios, I'm gonna want to get a defog before I put in work with Talonflame, because honestly, he has one thing that wants to take a Talonflame Brave Bird, and that is Age Slash. He can switch in a Manetric, but that'll still do decent damage. And I'm just going to eat up that Volt Switch. That's not a problem whatsoever. I don't know what he's going to go to. He doesn't really have much to take Mamo. He could go to Lottie. I think he's just going to stay in and try to get some damage off with Overheat or Flamethrower or something. Honestly. That's what I think he's going to do. He might go to Lottie. It's a decent play. And I don't want to go to Conk too early. So I'm going to go to Rotom-Wash, because Rotom-Wash doesn't actually do much to this team. Besides eat up hits from Lottie, as momentum. I'm gonna go for Volt Switch. He's just gonna do that. And now is when I'd want to really bring in Talonflame, but obviously I can't. I don't want to. I should say, because of rocks. And predicting Ice move. He might stay in, so I'm going for knockoff in case he goes to AG. Oh, perfect. Although at the same time, I can't go for knockoff again. I'd like to with Conk. Because Conk knockoff is like does about it does about the same, I should say. I mean, it's not that big of a difference, I should say. It's 60%. I just think about 98%. For some reason, I often get crits when I go for a knockoff on an AG that's just switched in. The question is he going to go for the Flash Cannon? I think he is. And there it is. Let's see, what is he going to do? He has one thing. Alright, I'm going to do that. You can do that. I'm fine with that. I'm going to go for FB. You stay and you'll die. Goodbye. Huge threat gone. Alright, that thing was a huge threat because I lose Goodra, which obviously I easily could do to the likes of half of his team between Azumarill, Latios, and Terrakion. I have absolutely nothing for this thing. And he might go for Draco at this point. Goodra Guja's still useful for Manectric and Azu. Getting off T-Bolt damage. I don't know how much it does. I'm gonna run a quick calc. I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna do it right now. Let's see, one. Yeah. All right, perfect. Draco. Wow. Timid Life Orb Draco actually one-shots Assault Vest Gudra. Oh wait, that's my Draco. One-shots him. His Draco does 67, 80%. Alright. I can't actually eat that up. I can go to Scarm. I don't think I'm going to eat it up. My god, that's why I didn't want to do that. Alright, you are useless, Scarm, at this point. I can't even go for a Defog, honestly. I'm sure he goes for Defog. Nope. Alright, he's going to knock me out. I knew I didn't want to do that, though. Actually, without the crit, that would have done about 55%, 56, 57%, which would have left me 30%, which I could have eaten up another Draco and been able to roost that off. Alright, that's a little bit of hacks, but it's whatever. Go to Gudra. I can take one more. I'm gonna go for Dragon Pulse. He's nothing that wants to take Dragon Pulse and a T-Bolt. He can go to Ozzy right now. That is absolutely a decent way to go to. It's fine. I'm gonna go for T-Bolt. I think it does enough to which he can't actually Belly Drum after rocks. Not sure about that. I've never actually calculated. It's just a hunch. It's just a hunch. Yeah. Even without rocks, not enough. I mean, it is enough. All right. So bunch of things are low. Lottie's low. Oz is low. Manectric is still the biggest threat as ever. Although rocks can be whittling him down. I need Conk. Oh my god. I have to bring in Talonflame. Oh, I really wish I did not have rocks right now. I can't survive another switch in. I'm going for Brave Bird. I mean, this is basically Talonflame last ditch right here. Yeah, he's just sacking Rose Raid. That's the right play. Most useless member on his team. And now I can come to this. I'm not sure if Brave Bird 2 KOs from this point. I don't think it does. I think it does about 30-35%. If I'm not mistaken. Which basically means that he could have come in and taken 2 earlier, but I'm not sure about that. There's no reason to risk it just because Rose Raid does nothing for him at this point. Except give me a Gust Boost, possibly. And I guess it's useful against Mammo, but I mean, Mammo beats a 1-on-1. Yeah, 34. Ooh, he misses the overheat, which means that I'm going to be able to do it to it. That's really unfortunate. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I really am. That's unfortunate. He's not going to survive another Stealth Rock switch in. That's unfortunate. I apologize. And now, actually, I just realized he's up 4-2 right now. What is Lottie at? It's at like 30%, right? Yeah, Lottie's at 35, so about 20, just over 20 after rocks. And now here comes the huge threat. Here comes the huge threat. Go for Drain Punch. Question is, can I live with CC? I don't know. I'm gonna try it though. I'm gonna try. Drain Punch, Mach Punch combo should be able to take down Lottie, I believe. Next, she's gonna die from rocks. Kong puts in a ton of work at this point. An absolute ton of work. He is. Alright, yep, alright. So Mach Punch is not even needed. Latios is gone. Back at 100% HP. What was the use for this? I don't understand why he just did that. I mean, he could have saved Lottie. I mean, it would have been pointless, pretty much, I think. But I mean, he still he could have saved it for useful Death Water. Alright, Drain Punch is an automatic knockout from here. 63%. Eating it up. How much am I going to heal? How much can I heal? That's the question. Nice. And the question is, can I take down Azu? I mean, I need to be able to take down Azu. I'm not sure if I can live in Aqua Jet. Of course, that is the question. Azu outspeed, so I have to go for Mach Punch. Alright, that was unfortunate, possibly. Obviously, that's the game right there. I win. So we're actually up to 1328, but I'm gonna do the count. I want to see how much damage it would have done to Mamo. Mamo was at like, what was it at? I honestly don't remember. But Aqua Jet does 53 to 63%. I think that means I actually had a chance. I think that means I could have eaten one up. Excuse me. I think I was at like, maybe not. That is really unfortunate. He missed 2 moves. He missed Play Rock and he missed Overheat. I mean, that Overheat wasn't really, an important thing in the end. Just because he wasn't. I mean, Conk was still gonna be able to beat it one-on-one, and Mamo was still gonna beat it one-on-one. So I mean, it doesn't really matter. All right, okay. So we've got one more battle, and Lond back in. What am I facing? This is garbage. He's got Mega Pinsir, which is terrible, which is a beast. This thing's a beast. Breloom is a powerful threat. He's got that Skill Link duo. I don't know why he's a Cinccino on his team, because that thing is absolute garbage. Whimsicott, again, garbage. And Cloyster, huge threat, except that I have, like, the 2 counters to that. And 3 if you count Downplane. Again, Gudra helps eat up spores, and I love it about it. I'm going to leave with Mamo. He's just going to leave with Talonflame. Talonflame is a huge threat to me. Alright, can you stop? I don't understand why it said logged back in if it doesn't even tell me. It tells me that he logged back in, but it doesn't tell me that he logged off. I mean, honestly, still. Alright, I have Rotom-Wash. I don't know if he's going to want to go for a Flare Blitz, Brave Bird, or U-Turn, all of which are viable, feasible options that he could go for. And all of them get eaten up by Rotom-Wash. Life Orb, interesting. Ground types, no ground types. I'm just going to click Volt Switch. I mean, easy. If the obvious play is a good play, and that's why it's obvious, then you might as well go for it, right? Because, I mean, there's a reason it's a good play. This thing. It outspeeds Talonflame, which means that it's going to be able to go for a Stun Spore or some other garbage move. Fortunately, I can eat up them all. And he's nothing that wants to take a Fire type move. Alright, but he can sub down and screw me over there. Alright, I'm gonna go Conk. No, I take it back. I'm not going to Conk. Go to Scarm. Click Rocks. I hope he doesn't have Taunt. I don't think they run Taunt. As I say that. Okay. Alright. So Sub Taunt, of course, Leech Seed and Stun Spore. Is that what it is? I don't know. Thank you. I actually, on one team, I ran a physical Goodra. It was the greatest thing. It was knockoff. Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are? You took that? Jerk. So knockoff, Leech Seed, Taunt, and Sub. I mean, if he has Leech Seed and knockoff, he's nothing Kong. Yeah, I mean, he has nothing Kong. I'm gonna go for this thing. Alright, fine. Go for Ice Punch. Ice Punches, I mean, it's the obvious play. It's a good play. And what have I told you guys about doing the good play if the obvious play is the best play? I mean, it's a good play. You've got to be kidding me. Is this actually working? He's at 77%. He's losing 5% each turn. That is so garbage. That is so garbage. Alright, he doesn't have Stun Spore. I have no reason not to go into this thing, I just realized. Oh my god. I'm going to go for U-turn. Break the sub as he goes for knockoff. Ooh. Okay. Now I make plays. Now I go to Icicle Crash. Nothing to eat that up except for Cloyster. I mean, no, I don't think he's going to go to Cloyster though. Actually, he might. Try to get set up. But, I mean, it's pretty early to get set up. It is pretty early to get set up. I mean, just because... Oh, great. Now he sees what I'm going for. See, that turn was not a good turn for me. Because now he's just going to switch. Okay, fine. I don't think these things run Scarf, so goodbye. But again, I would rather that Whimsicott be dead. Brave Bird. Again, I still have the ultimate Talonflame counter. I'm gonna have to go for rest. I don't think I can eat up a thing from here. Alright, Volt Switch. I think that's the only thing I can do. Go for U-turn. What is he gonna do? Is he gonna go for knockoff? Yeah, he's going for knockoff. Which gives me prime opportunity. Go to Goodra. And he's gonna go for a substitute, so I'm gonna go for Talonflame. And I can just go for U-turns and keep doing this. He can't do anything to, the only thing he can start doing is start predicting my Talonflame. I mean, honestly. He's gonna go for knockoff again, looks like. Yeah. So, I don't know if he's gonna do the same thing, or if he's gonna try to switch it up. Oh! I'm sorry for that sound that I just made, but that was me getting excited about predicting that guy really hard. Alright, go for Shell Smash. I really don't care. I mean, this thing is still garbage. Still garbage. Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye, never come back. Ice Shard? Who runs Ice Shard on a Cloyster? That is so garbage. I'm gonna go for Ice Punch. Either. Alright, that's fine. You wanna play that? You wanna play that? Alright. So you are now a Death for Talonflame. Goodbye. Bye. I can take a quick attack. Not well, but I can take one. What was the point of that? Please, someone tell me. What was the point of that? Talonflame now easily destroys you. Your only chance was going for quick attack and hoping to get a crit. I mean, you got a crit last time. Talonflame's gone. Focus Sash. Oh yeah, it's gone. Goodbye. Spore. You want to play that game? You want to play that game. Actually. Am I in trouble? I might be in trouble. Uh-oh. First turn Wake. I know Breloom is something that I don't handle well. And I thought this game was over. Please. Oh, thank you, Talonflame. Alright, I've gotten pretty lucky, not gonna lie. And, we've played 3 battles, and we've won every single one of them. How about that? Not bad. We're gonna make our own. Let's go to this empty. Alright, not bad. Alright, I want to see my ranking. View ranking, please. Not pre-Pokebank OU, and I don't know why it says. First of all, that's me right there. I don't know why it says 1172 right now, because I'm at like 1400. I'm a high 1300s, and I'm by far the best in the ladder, highest in the ladder. But X and Y OU, where are we? We're on this page apparently. Moved up to the 5th page, not bad. I don't think I'm gonna play X and Y OU ever again because I'm gonna get terrible luck and go on tilt. I'm never gonna get back. So, on that note, I hope you guys enjoyed, and leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more content. Please. I'll add the please just because, you know, magic word. Although, apparently thank you's also magic words. I think. I'm not sure. So, yeah. I guess I'm signing out. So, see you all later, YouTube.